Well, hello dear student. Welcome back once again. In previous session, we had created the table and created the database. Now in this session, we are going to learn how to insert data inside database. So let us see the program directly. Now inside UHV4 database, if I want to insert the data, then what I have to do is, if you observe, this much thing is similar to previous program only. First of all, we had defined the necessary variables for the establishing the connection with the server. Then we establish the connection using this object creation. Then we check whether error is there or not, and then over here to insert the database we have to write down the query like this. If you see, in DBMS also we learned this query. So inside this $SQL variable, I am storing this string, query string, and that I am firing over here. Please make a note that over here we are not firing the query string, we are just making the query string. Actually, query fire has been occurred over here inside this if statement. So in the insert statement, what I have to write is insert into, then table name my guest. That my guest table is belongs to which database? This DB. This DB is which one? UHV4. And then all the tuple name which I had declared inside my guest table. So if you remember, I had created the tuple name ID, first name, last name, email, and registration date. Now ID is a primary key which is auto incremented, so I do not have to write down or need not to write down ID over here. Directly without primary key, rest of the tuples I have to write down in between the bracket, and then for this tuples what values I have to store, that I have to write down by writing values, and then in between this bracket I have to write down each and every value in between the single quotes like this. So Ravi is the first name, Rahul is the second name or last name, and then email ID, and then registration date. That's it. This is, we have created the query string, and now if you want to fire the query is similar to previous one. The function is same one, MySQL underscore query, just the query syntax differs over here. That is, query is over here for inserting the string, and if this condition is true, I have to print this new record created successfully, or I can write down new record inserted successfully, else I have to print the error message, and at the end I have to close the connection. So that's it. Let us run the program. For that I have to navigate to this particular PHP script, click on it, and it says that new record created successfully. We have created the new record in which database? UHV4, and in which table? My guess. So let us see. In UHV4 there is a table my guess. So inside my guess I had entered this particular data. Now if I want to create or insert new row, then I have to write down once again with the new data over here. Let us I write down Paras. If I want to enter this data, then I have to make sure I had updated the data, save it, once again go back to this page, execute the string, and it says that record successfully inserted. Now let us go back and check. We have to just refresh it. You can click on browse button once again to refresh the table, and yes, you can see the table has been refreshed. So like this you can create as many entry as you want. If I refresh this once again, the new entry has been entered. Let us refresh. So it again duplicate the entry, but if I make any changes over here inside my program, let us I write down this, save this, refresh the program once again, and if you refresh the table once again, then you can see that new entry has been entered. So this is really simple to insert the database. Of course, you can do it using this graphical user interface also to insert the database. So you can learn it by yourself. So that's it. In today's section, we are learn how to insert data in table. In next session, we are going to learn how to insert data in table using GUI, that is using form. Thank you. See you in the next session.